everybody, welcome to Wayne and Ashley's Small World. I'm going to go over with you the equipment I'm using to make my pizzas, whether it's the Little Caesars pizza video that I did or the Chicago thin style pizza that I did. And what I'm doing upcoming is going to be like a Giordano stuffed deep dish pizza, which I won't be really using much of this equipment because a deep dish requires a lot more in-depth equipment that just isn't this. It's mostly kitchen utensils and items and an oven. This pizza oven is good for cooking pizzas at home, thin crust pizzas, any type of pizza that you're looking to make. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty inside. It's seasoned. I've had a lot of mistakes. I've had it for quite a few years now, which like I put some extra things on top of the pizza or too much cheese on the edge and it overflows over the side, and well, it's just a big mess. And you can clean it up, but you just can't get the stone wet, and it still works perfectly fine the way it is. Great oven. It heats in the top, it heats the bottom, and I just preheat it at about 700 degrees Fahrenheit. The dials on here show Celsius, so there's nothing you can do about that, which is fine to me because I don't need a temperature. I set both of them. I turn them all the way up to the top. These green lights will come on showing that the oven is on. And then after that, when this top is heated and the stone is heated, these oven lights will turn off, meaning they are now at temperature of the 700 degree Fahrenheit that I'm looking for. And I just put my pizza in there like that. And it cooks perfectly every time. I mean, sometimes if I want the crust to be a little crispier, I turn the top down a little bit so it doesn't cook as fast on the top. When I get to around where I want with the crust on the bottom being crispy, however I like it, then I crank the top heat up and that'll cook the cheese and get it nice and brown for me. As for everything else in preparation besides the oven of cooking the pizzas, I use this. This board is nice because it's got a little lip on here, which is really cool. So I can kind of just put it on a countertop and I push it up against there, and it's not going to really move on me. It's nice and sturdy. I mean, unless I push it this way, but if I'm leaning towards it and I'm holding myself up against it, it's not moving. So I kind of do that. When I'm standing up, I got my waist pushed up against this, and it doesn't move when I'm rolling out my pizza dough. I got this from IKEA, and I'm going to provide all the links for everything that I'm showing you here between the oven, the pizza peels, the docker, and the cutting board here that I use for rolling out my pizza. I've had this for a few years, and this has been really, really nice and has helped me out. I just keep it oiled up every once in a while, and I wash it, and I use it for rolling out my pizza dough. Works great. This is a pizza docker. I would actually like to upgrade mine. I've found a more professional one. I mean, this does the job. It gets the job done. You know, you're docking your pizza so it doesn't create the air bubbles. This I got on Amazon. Again, another link in the comments. This is my pizza peel that I use for getting the pizzas out of the oven and churning them. This one's great for churning because it's not as big, especially for this pizza oven, and I can get under there and churn things. And it's held up quite nice. I love it that it has this clip on here. It has a nice gripped handle, so I'm not going to feel any heat or anything. It also helps hold it very well. And then it folds up nicely, and I could tuck this in a cabinet. I could stand it up against inside the cabinet, lay it down. I mean, great for easy storage. That's what I love about a lot of the pizza products, that they're just easy to store. That one's from Amazon as well. This one also from Amazon. Again, this one does the same thing, but this one is a little bit bigger. This one's nice because it can hold bigger pizzas and pull them out easier, especially if you have a heavier pizza in the oven. This one will hold them up. But I do have a problem using this one if I want to churn the pizzas in the oven. Because it's pretty much the width, almost the width of my oven. So getting it in there to churn, a little bit of a challenge, but that's where this comes in. This is usually my favorite go-to. I just use this for everything just about, so I don't have any problem. But this one is nice to have because it is a little bit bigger. Same type of handle, same type of folding, just a little bit wider. Then my wood pizza peels that I use, these are the ones that I use I put cornmeal on, I just put a little light sprinkling on here. And this is basically about the size of my pizza oven. So it's great because this is how I judge the sizes of my pizzas. So I know if my pizza, when I'm rolling it out, if it's gonna fit, I just put it right over the top of the pizza. And if it looks like it's gonna fit this pizza peel, it's gonna fit my oven just fine. And I have two. They're both basically about the same size. This bottom one's just a little bit bigger. I like both of them. This one I kind of like because it's more of a smoother edge. These are kind of not as smooth. I mean, I guess I can sand them down, but it kind of hurts on the hand, just a little bit on the handle. Otherwise, this one I love. I've used it so many times. And again, I've had these for a few years. Keep them oiled up and use them over and over to make my pizzas and slide those in. These are the only things I use to slide the pizza in the oven when I'm first putting them in, slide them out. And then the steel ones I use to pull out because it's easier to slip under a cooked pizza. It handles heat better. And as you can see, the bottoms of these, even for the quick moment that they're in, they kind of get the burn marks on the bottom. Again, these are also from Amazon. I do shop a lot on Amazon. Amazon has a lot of the products that I really like for pizzas. I got the pizza oven from Amazon. The only thing I got somewhere else is IKEA for the cutting board because it's pretty nice, it's big, and it's affordable. Again, I'll put all the links that I use for the pizza oven and all my products for pizza in the pinned comment below. None of these products are endorsed or anything like that. Nothing at all. I'm just letting you know what I use to make my pizzas, and it might help you if you're watching some of my videos. Maybe you'd want to buy one of these products as well. I've went through a lot of different types of products, trying them out, seeing what works, what doesn't work. I've gone through a few and just didn't like them, but these have all worked perfectly for me. Like I said, there's an upgraded pizza docker that I'm also going to put in the comments that I would like to buy. For the pizza oven here, they do have a double one. At the time, they were out of stock on the double one. It's basically one here, all one unit. I mean, yeah, could I buy another one of these and put it on top here? Yeah, I could. But this oven has been the best for me for heating and making pizzas, and it makes the pizzas fast. It has the top heating element, the bottom heating element, so it's cooking both. I've tried so many different types of pizza ovens. I've tried smaller countertop ones, and those just don't get hot enough in the heating elements, and they're so closed in that they just end up burning the top and my crust. And I've even tried outdoor pizza ovens that run on the tank of gas, and it just doesn't do it for me. It ends up burning pizza because it has just a flame from underneath. And yeah, it's got the dome shape that's supposed to disperse the heat, but even putting it on low heat, it didn't end up cooking the top enough, ended up still burning the bottom. It just didn't work out for me because trying to get the pizza brown on the top and without burning it, I don't want burnt pizza. I mean, I guess there's a style of pizza out there that are like, they don't mind the charred, and just not my thing, especially for doing Chicago thin crust pizzas. It just didn't work out for me. I even tried using a stone on a grill and just checking and see if maybe I can get something like that. I would close it and it was okay. Just, again, didn't work out for me. I've had a few pizza ovens, and this one I've had for a few years or so, and it's been great. It hasn't failed me. It works every single time. It makes great pizzas every single time. I really can't complain. I absolutely love it. If you have any questions or comments about equipment or how to use it or anything like that, please put a comment below. I'll be glad to answer your questions and help you out with making pizza at home. This is all the equipment that I've used. I thank you for joining me, and we will see you in the next video.